Hello YouTube. This is a video of my small one panel solar setup and how I've got it set up at the moment and sort of what it's providing. So this is a one panel in the setup. There's the supply or the power cable. This is a 12 volt panel, but it's about 20 volts open circuit. No load of course. So oh, there goes the phone. But anyway, let's crack on. Unfortunately I can't give you wattage on this because on the back the label that probably contained the information is gone, but we do have a nice IP connection on the back of this panel. Probably sort of guess the sort of wattage of this sort of thing, but I just looked around and saw the sort of prices of kits that have a similar panel. Anyway, that's the actual panel in the system. There's the copper cable that goes all the way back up to the house, into my room. I'll show you the charge controller in a minute. So it's quite a sunny day, as you can see, and the sun is shining mostly on the panel, so we're going to get some good performance today, whereas you may not necessarily get that on more of a cloudy day with these sort of panels and this sort of one panel setup. Obviously if you had more you might be able to go fine, you might be able to go carry on going when it's cloudy, but around summertime it does work quite well. So I'll just take you up inside and show you the charge controller and batteries. Right, and if by magic we're upstairs, the power cable comes in from outside. Let me move around my chair. Comes in from outside, comes in from the actual outside wall. Well, this wall actually comes in about there, so that strings in all the way out there. That then comes in through the wall. Temporarily, I've just been playing around with it recently, so I've sort of re-got it back out and hooked it back up. So that's just stringed along the floor for a minute, and that then goes into our charge controller down here. Don't know too much about the charge controller, just a pulse width modulation charge controller. Battery okay. Well, yeah, battery okay, and charging. When it's sort of charging less, that'll blink less, I think. So red means it's charging, I think, still. I've got a load on it. If you can hear that clicking sound, that's a load, sort of. And I've just temporarily got my multimeter hooked up, displaying the battery voltage. So that battery, because the sun's directly on it, giving it quite a nice solar panel's giving it quite a nice charge. There's a fuse in that. It's also got some auxiliary sockets on there, and this auxiliary output, which is what I'm running my cigarette adapter off. When the battery goes below a certain voltage, it will cut the output off, so you don't flatten your battery. Sorry for the cutscene, my camera decided to stop recording. Something to do with the memory card, write speed, whatever. Class 10 memory card in the camera. Oh well. So anyway, that's the voltmeter. I'm just checking the voltage of the battery on there. And this is on the auxiliary output, my cigarette socket. I'll show you that in a sec. And when the battery goes below a certain voltage, it'll cut that output off to save your battery from going too low. So this auxiliary goes up there. Let's quickly go over this then. Solar panel in, battery, auxiliary output. Auxiliary output comes up to the top of this bench, and that's where we have this annoying noise in these relays. I'm just running it off the solar power. So there's the actual, I'll just connect it for a minute, do my head in. There's the actual cigarette socket I've got running off it for a minute. 12 volts. That's a 5 volt car cigarette phone charger. It goes in, gives us 5 volts. That's a cigarette socket to little chocolate block connector. so you can plug whatever you want on there and have an output for that. It goes in. So this 5-volt output, I'm just using it to charge mobile phones. I've got another car charger somewhere so you can charge 2 phones at once. Plug in your little mini / micro, that's a micro USB cable. Camera's not going to focus, of course. Plug that in to your car charger. You can charge your phones off solar power. I used to do that for quite a while in the summertime. But anyway, here's a little demonstration I was running. Just going into my Arduino Uno. I was running a little relay tester. It's running off the solar power because the Arduino takes 5 volts, so I can power my Arduino, power some other equipment, pretty much anything off that. And if I want to draw larger loads, if I want to draw larger loads, I can obviously, the voltmeter's not gone off now. There we go. I can obviously hook it up to the battery directly rather than trying to pull it through this, which probably wouldn't be very good, trying to pull a load of amps through the auxiliary output, which is switched by a transistor or something like that. It's not a relay. But yeah, that's my sort of small solar setup. I've been playing with it again, and since it is a sunny day outside, you can see it's getting good charge. That is just an SLA battery, 12 volt sealed lead acid battery, 7 amp hours. I've got more, but I'm just playing with the one. That's all we need at the moment. Unless I get a big deep cycle marine battery. Probably not for a while. And since it's one panel, don't really need that sort of capacity, I suppose. Might not be able to charge it fully. But yeah, I could give you a demonstration of charging a phone with this setup. It will be quite a big video by the end of this, probably. I'm not sure. It's 3 minutes this section at the moment, so probably one of the longer videos I've done. Show you charging a phone. Right, sorry about that. I found a phone. Just went and got a BlackBerry phone I had laying around. Plugged it into the charger, into the phone. As you can see, the phone is charging. The LED is indicating charging, so that will charge your devices. Excellent. Battery still going. So that's sort of a little demonstration / overview of my small solar setup I've been playing with. Maybe there'll be updates to come if I put this into a nice box. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next video. Cheers.